Hi guys, I know the lighting sucks, but I got a candle. See it? Anyway, it doesn't matter. You don't need to see me anyway. I got oil on my face and all that stuff. I just took a shower and I did took a shower a little while ago. It's a little later in the evening now. The sun's gone down. It's getting dark. But anyway, what I wanted to touch on is the title of this video: Google Home device, artificial intelligence, and growing older. Do those fit anywhere together? Yeah, they actually do. I've had this little Google Home device for, I don't know, probably a couple of months now, maybe more, I don't know. I've had it for a while. And I had an Amazon Echo too. They're both equal, in my opinion. I mean, you have to pick the one that suits you. I just happened to pick the Google Home. You know, for what reason? It just seemed to suit me a little better, and that's all. I mean, the speaker was just, it seemed like it was a little better. Maybe it isn't. Hearing, is in the ears of the beholder. But, I think elderly people, I mean, I guess you'd consider me that. I'm 72 years old. But, instead of being scared of these technological changes, I think you guys, me included, we got to embrace it, because it's really helpful. I have to tell you. I mean, I really enjoy my Google Home device. I truly do. Why? Because I can ask it questions during the day. What's temperature, what's time? Because I forget it. Your memory is zero when you're my age. Well, it's not great, okay? Your short-term memory is not good. Long-term memory, I don't know. But it just seems to help guide the day, or it smooths out some of the rough spots, particularly, setting timers. I can set a timer, like when I do a video, I set a timer when I start to upload, so that, I know that when I need to go in and put the final touches on it, so to speak. And as far as like right now, I don't have a microwave oven, and I don't have an oven at all. I live in an RV, full-time RV. I mean, I live in a 16-foot travel trailer in the middle of Central West Texas, I guess you'd say. And it's a simple life, okay? But the high-tech device, the Google Home, enables me to live peacefully, I guess you'd say, because as I'm doing things during the day, I can say, hey, what's his name? Because if I say it, it'll activate. Add such and such to the shopping list. Boom, it's done. I don't have to go get a pen or find a piece of paper or whatever. And so when I get to the grocery store, I can call up my grocery list using the little Google Home app, and yeah, it just makes it really, really comfortable to be able to do that. And I do it all during the day. I'll think of something, oh, I need this or I need that. Boom, add it to the shopping list. And is that good? Yeah, it just smooths out one more little rough spot in life as we grow older. Would I recommend it for people? Sure, I would recommend it for anybody. I mean, and it's a fun device, because you can, I've got, I can stream Pandora music softly all day long, and I do that. I mean, I stream Pandora a lot. I don't use it to control any lights, because I don't have any lights to control in my RV. I mean, maybe I can control this candle. I don't know. But I'm not into lighting all that much. In fact, I've got one light on now to do the video. I mean, in the evenings, I normally just burn a candle and prepare my evening meal or snack or whatever, and then I have a glass of wine, read a book, and go to bed. Of course, the Amazon Echo, the accesses all the Audible books, or can, and that's kind of a plus for the Amazon Echo, because it can do that. As far as controlling devices in the home, I'm not concerned about that. I'm more concerned with being able to, keep my grocery list up to date or current, so that when I go to the grocery store, I don't go, oh my God, when I get home and I forgot something, because it's about 36 miles round trip to the grocery store from where I live, and I don't like to miss. I don't like to come home and go, oops. So it's really helpful. And what else? And it's getting better. I mean, I've noticed that the device has learned my speech in any mood I'm in. In other words, if I wake up early in the morning and my throat is clogged or whatever, I go, it still recognizes that it's me, and at first it wouldn't do that. Now it does. It's gotten better. It's learned me, and so I think that's good. And for you guys that are my age or whatever age, doesn't really matter. But I think I'm talking to you older folks, because I think you got to embrace this stuff, because it's really helpful. I mean, you can, if you have a health issue, for example, even though the information you'll need to check it out, and you still may need to go to a doctor or whoever to finalize your decision, you can still get a lot of medical or general health information. I mean, you can ask it about food, you can ask the device about nutrition, you can ask about recipes, which it's got a lot of those. And it's just as you think of it. In other words, you don't have to be formal about it. It's, as you're doing your things during the day, then if something pops into your mind, it ain't going to be there long in the old mind. In the young mind, it'll be there a while. But in the new mind or old mind, my mind, when something pops in there, if I don't act or make a friend of paper and pen, then that little bubble is gone. And that's the way that is. So, you can also use it to add things to your, Google Calendar, and that's nice. And anyway, I just wanted to mention that. I sometimes, I was just happened to be talking to some people today that were up in age like me. And, it seemed like, I mentioned some of the things I do with technology, like doing YouTube and using the Google Home device, and they didn't even know what it was. But, and that's not good. You got to keep up, guys. You got to keep up. And why? Because that not only is it fun, a lot of this stuff is really good. Now, I know I could get a lot of negative feedback on this, because a lot of people resist AI or artificial intelligence because they see it replacing jobs. But I have to say that, back when we transitioned from pure manual labor to machine replacing manual labor, the world didn't end. You know what I mean? When we went from picking cotton by hand to cotton stripping machines, the world didn't end. And when we went to combines to cut grains and so forth, the world didn't end. And so it's similar, but this is going to be ongoing. And what we will be is we'll transition to we will be us and connected to all the universe at the same time. And I know that sounds a little weird, but that's where it's headed, guys. I mean, and I won't live to see it. I mean, I'll live to see the tip of the iceberg, so to speak. But it's good. I mean, I like my Google Home. Watch this. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
One joke coming up.
Hey Google, volume level 4. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
Okay, here you go. How much does a pirate pay for corn? A buccaneer.
See, I mean, you can adjust the volume level by just saying it. In other words, if I'm in bed, which is not far from here in my 16-foot travel trailer, it's just right there, and I'm listening to relaxation radio on Pandora, and I want to turn the volume down. I don't have to, not that that's great, I mean, getting up and moving around is good, but, being able to just say, hey, what's your name, turn down, or volume level 2 or 1 or 5 or whatever, you can do that, and it's fun. It just, I don't know, to me, it's really starting to build, and, I've gone on long enough, so I'll shut up. But anyway, the title of this video is going to be Google Home, Artificial Intelligence, and Growing Older. And I think there's there's a lot of help for us older guys using these things. So anyway, and it's been a wonderful day. I've enjoyed myself. I got my RV parked in Kingsland ready to be sold, hopefully. And spent several hours with my son today. Sat out on the patio. He's got two dogs. And they wander around. And I live out, my property backs up to a ranch. And it was a nice, peaceful day. It was a little overcast, and it was just a nice day. We had a nice visit, and I enjoyed it. And when you enjoy life, that's all there is, guys. So thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye bye, bye, USA made when you can. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. Actually, it's good for you. It will help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and help you lose weight. How about that? And what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply through your nose, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out through your mouth. Is that good for you? Hell yes it is, because it relieves stress. And stress, we are a stressed society. We really are. And so that relieves stress, which lowers your blood pressure, and lowering your blood pressure does what? Your heart doesn't have to work so hard. Low blood pressure, well, it can be too low, but if you lower it some without medication, I think that's the best way to do it. And what else? Stretch. My God, stretch. Boy, I tell you, nothing feels better than that. And stretch, walk, keep your health. But anyway, keep up, guys, with this artificial intelligence and know what's happening that may affect you and may not. But I highly recommend, and for Christmas gifts, a great gift would be one of these Google Home devices or the Amazon Echo. I'm not going to pick one over the other. I just happen to have this one, and that's the way that is. So anyway, guys, enjoy your day or weekend. This is Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. I can hear the crickets outside now. I mean, it's peaceful here, man. I like that. So anyway, thumbs up, guys. Adios, amigos. I'm going to watch the candle burn. Bye.